Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me. In early March, I went up to New York, to Brooklyn, for a family function, and I had to stop by Buzz-A-Rama to see if it was still open. And sure enough, it was. Buzz-A-Rama has been around since 1965, April 21st of that year. I've been around since December 24th of that year. So obviously, I have a very special relationship with it. I've gone there many times with my brother and my father and my friends. So stay tuned for an awesome video on Buzz-A-Rama. Slot car racing was a fad back in the mid-60s. Even Elvis Presley loved slot cars. Pictured here is slot car track, his replica car from his movie Spin Out, and his controller.
At the airport, I says, "You look familiar. Are you from Brooklyn?" I says, "Yeah." He says, "Church Avenue?" I says, "Yeah." He says, "Buzz-A-Rama?" I says, "You got it."
Buzz-A-Rama is fun. It doesn't matter if you're 4 years old or 115 like John over there.
110, right?
Sorry, 110.
Buzz-A-Rama is a piece of history. There's no place like it in the world.
Buzz-A-Rama is my life, my childhood.
Everybody says, Buzz-A-Rama is still there? I went there when I was a kid.
Kids that came in when they were young are coming back now with their children and their grandchildren, and pretty soon it's going to be their great-grandchildren.
Slot car racing is, to me, a safe, fun, inexpensive hobby.
It's tabletop racing on a large scale. There are 8 lanes per track, and the track has a groove. You put the guide pin in the slot, and that's why it's called slot car racing.
It teaches them manual dexterity, good sportsmanship, and a whole host of other good things that kids can learn.
It's better than video games because you get your hands on, you fix the cars, you're working on the cars. Why does the car go fast? Why is the car going too slow? You're changing tires, you're changing bodies, there's different types of motors.
One great thing about it is that when you do crash, you don't get hurt. To have the exhilaration of speed without any of the injuries, it's pretty damn great. When Buzz decided to open this business, I thought he was nuts, but he loved it. It was something that he absolutely loved.
I used to come to Buzz-A-Rama back in the late 60s with my father. He would take me here. We used to race on this track right here. Buzzy used to have a Matchbox case with all Matchbox cars. And at the end of racing, my father would take me to the Matchbox cars, and he'd buy me a Matchbox cars like a little present after every Saturday or Sunday we came here to race. That was a big deal for me, you know.
I came here as a kid with a friend. I rented a car once, exactly one time, and went home. Told my parents that this is something I want to do. They were gracious enough to buy me a car, a controller, and away I went. Growing up, this was home. You know, this was safe. You know, we grew up a couple of blocks away, and my mother could drop me off here and go do her errands, grocery shopping or whatever, and know that I was safe here with Buzz and whoever else was here, because this was family, this was home.
I was born and raised in this place, actually from when I was 2 years old, when my father opened the place.
This is a picture of...
I grew up with a hand controller in my hand and a race car, and always being the envy of all my friends.
That was a show. People came in here just to watch.
From the races my father had here, the nationals that he had here, people came from all over the world to race here. He had 24-hour enduros. That means for 18 hours, you raced in the daylight, and then for 6 hours, you raced in total darkness. A lot of the prizes were cold cuts, big things of ham, and all kinds of salamis and bolognas and roast beefs.
I noticed that I don't have any snow on my roof.
It was priceless.
When this place is gone, you'll never see another one like it again.
You got to give Buzz the credit, because if he went turned around and sold this business, just the property alone, he could be lying on the sands in a beach somewhere, but he refuses. He just wants to keep this up because it's in his blood.
I will never quit. The Perrys are not quitters. My father worked until his death. I'm going to work until I croak.
Buzz.